Welcome back. Ohayo gozaimasu. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Rivian Automotive, ticker RIVN, trading here on the Nasdaq. We had yesterday here 13.2% plus with 90 million volume, guys. I will show you what that means, what the price action, what the meaning is behind this kind of price action and what we could expect here, and if this is even here maybe a short squeeze play or not. This is of course not financial advice, guys, but if you don't know my channel, my main purpose is to educate you in trading, and usually I talk here about short squeeze stocks. Not only I talk about them, I try to predict short squeezes here, and Rivian had a squeeze after my first prediction here. So now let's check the chart. What is going on? Yo, guys, we can see that we have here some big volume spikes in the chart. So there are some price levels where the algos snap in to support the price, but also we have some resistance levels here. Before we dive here into the drawings, I will enable them in a second. We know that we are of course trading here at all-time lows. Yeah, we have here a price, an all-time low of $8.26. So when we zoom out, before we talk here about super bullish squeezes, we have to see that Rivian is not a bullish stock, guys. We traded here in the all-time high after the IPO here at $179. We have a lot of open gaps in the chart, guys. That looks very promising, but the price action in between is, in my opinion, not violent enough that we just can come back here to $140. We have to accept that we are here in a very, very bearish price structure, but that doesn't mean that we cannot cut out here 100% or more profits out of Rivian, guys. So let's start here now with the drawings and let's see where we are. So enable, zack, zack, zack. Okay, guys. When I released my previous videos, in my opinion, it is a very easy trading setup which we have here for Rivian, because we have here in so-called trend channel pattern. I always try to spot and identify liquidity zones and trend channel patterns here for my own trades, which I also of course present you here technically in the videos. Where are the liquidity zones and the selling zones here for the algos? And what we know for Rivian is that we have this trend channel pattern which is supporting the price, but it is of course a descending trend channel pattern, which means it's a bearish trend channel pattern. However, guys, when we hit here the bottom of this trend channel pattern, this is usually the support where the algos snap in and settle their fail to delivers or maybe cover some shorts, and that means we have here a squeeze price range for Rivian of about 70%, and you can see when we squeeze out of this trend channel here, even higher squeezes are possible. And this is what this stock is doing over and over again. We hit here the bottom with some fake outs, boom, squeeze, we hit the bottom, boom, squeeze. That's why I released my video here already back beginning of this year and said that we will see here more squeezes for Rivian coming. As I said, as long as we respect this trend channel pattern here, this is good for swing trades, but that is not a bullish reversal yet. However, what we can see right now here, when we zoom in, that we have here one strong support at $9.96. You can see all my previous videos on Rivian, guys. I never change or adjust my price levels. Once I spot the liquidity zones, I stick to that, and you can see even I draw this here months ago. This price level is still active. $9.96 is the support for Rivian right now. So there are some up price levels, of course, and in worst case some down price levels. And what we can see right now, the bulls took over here for a second because we have a gap up in the pre-market. The price will gap up, and I don't like gap ups, guys. I will explain you also why. I said in the beginning of the video that I always try to predict short squeezes here, and if Rivian is not a short squeeze play, as long as the algos control this trend channel pattern here, we have many opportunities here in the market, and the market is going absolutely crazy right now. We have a lot of short squeezes, so keep that in mind, guys. Everything what goes up quick comes down quick as well, so it is just a matter of time until we see here a pullback in the market. It is possible that we just continue to squeeze here with all the stocks during 2025, but it's not likely to happen. If you want to see some of my short squeeze plays, which I also post here, I had just one squeeze yesterday of 109%. So what I usually do here is I release every Sunday my finest selection on short squeeze stocks. I call them the hot stocks, and when I release those videos here, that means that the tickers in those videos, I personally expect them to squeeze in the very few next trading days. There is never a guarantee, of course, but I released my latest video on Sunday, and just yesterday on Monday we already had here the first squeeze of 109% and hit also perfectly here the price range which I expected here, the golden pocket on the Fibonacci, guys. Yeah, the most big, or the biggest squeezes which I had here back in October was this one here, 854%. One day after my video release, in just 2 days this ticker squeezed 854% in total, and in September the biggest one was this one here with 1400%. Long story short, guys, it is possible to predict short squeezes if you understand what the algos are doing. If you understand what the technicals are doing, then it's also possible for you to predict short squeezes. If you want to see that, yeah, secret stocks here or my personal finest selection, you can of course join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. You can see all the member benefits here which you get when you join in here, guys. When you click the info icon in the corner, you get access to the Patreon member link. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or advanced trader. Everybody is welcome, guys. We're growing every day, so take your chance right now and join in here our trading community. So, guys, the price goals for Rivian. First of all, we start to pump, so the most significant buy-in price level here, yeah, this is not financial advice, I just show you what the chart is telling us, $9.96, very simple. The lowest possible price range, which I expect right now, is $7.89. I think there is a potential that we come down like that, again, if we get rejected here in this liquidity zone, because usually the algos, the bullish algos weighted here in this price range, guys, between $13.64 and $12.56, or yeah, 56 cents, 55 cents. This was usually the bullish zone where the algo snapped in, and you can see we had our squeeze here. And then as soon as the market makers see, oh, we're coming close to this price range, what they did, and this is what they're usually doing, they create this kind of gap downs, guys. They create this kind of drama here. We have a massive gap. You can see that here, a massive gap between those candles. Let me switch off for a second here, everything. This gap here, guys, the market makers know that. They know where the bullish algos are waiting, and that's why they create these kind of gap downs here. And that's what they did to bring the price below this liquidity zone. But as I said, as soon as we touch here the bottom of the trend channel, we have here some algo squeeze reactions, and that would mean, in absolute worst case, let's talk about the worst case right now. The worst case is, guys, that we see here a price of, yeah, $6 and lower for Rivian. I don't want to scare you. I just tell you that if these support levels here break, technically the next step for the algos is to retest this trend channel bottom here, and you can see where we're ending up when we just zoom here into TradingView, guys. Yeah, the bull case is, guys, that we find again support. We start to gap up right now. We have this liquidity zone usually as a support, and in my opinion the support is still active, because after this fake out here below this support level here, we had still a squeeze. So in my opinion, this is not a resistance yet. So when the market makers bring the price over this liquidity zone, the next price goal for Rivian is $15.66. This is a resistance, guys, and this is what I normally call a make it or break it price level, which means when the price can close over $15.66 with volume, we can see much higher squeezes incoming for Rivian. But you can also see when the market makers decide to keep that as a resistance. That's why I say these are so-called make it or break it price levels. Then you can see how the price failed to crush through this price level here before we had the next squeeze. So keep that in mind. The next very important price level is $15.66. We have here a strong resistance in the chart as well. The black line which you see here is the moving average of 200 days. And it is also possible that we get rejected here one more time. So in my opinion, this gap up here, which we have right now while I'm recording this video, is not bullish, guys. I don't like gap ups. Why? Because we had the same situation here. I just disable the drawings one more time for a second, guys. We had here a gap up as well. Here is the gap up, guys. Yeah, yes, of course, we had a nice squeeze, but always when we gap up, the price has to come down to close this open gap. So we can see this candle here close this open gap, and this is what happens exactly right now. We have a gap up again. It is possible that we start to squeeze now, but keep that in mind. That means we have to come back sooner or later to $11.85 to close this open gap. It's not visible yet here, but when we switch to the 4 hours chart in TradingView, then you can see here is the open gap at $11.60, guys. So I draw that for you in the chart. No matter how bullish the price action will be for Rivian, just what I would do, guys. This is not financial advice. Take your profits. No matter how high we squeeze, sooner or later the price comes back to $11.60, if not today. Yo, guys, these are the price levels here for Rivian. Everything what you see here is based on TradingView. This is the program what I use for all my trades and all my videos. If you want to get that program, guys, there is a very, very limited chance. Right now we have here something like a Black Friday discount link, a very special situation. We have here minus 70% discount on TradingView on the premium tier. This is the highest tier you can get. I have here a special discount link. When you click the info icon here in the corner, you get access to this discount link and you save 70% and you get 1 month for free, which means you pay just $16.69 per month and you have the highest available tier in TradingView. In my opinion, guys, this is a no-brainer. This is your chance to get this program now. I'm not sponsored by TradingView. Don't get me wrong, but I use it for all my trades, for all my videos. Since many, many years, I'm trading with that program. And if you understand how the algos work, if you spot all these lines here, you can become very successful in trading. Okay, take your chance right now, guys. This is a very limited offer here to get a 70% discount. My friends, that was the update here on Rivian. I hope that was helpful. You can, of course, see the price levels here in the chart and can copy that in your own TradingView chart if you want, guys. I wish you all the best. I wish you great success with Rivian. A lot of squeezes. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Bis zum nächsten Video und bis bald. Take care. Bye bye, guys.